Sign a real fight, and I signed a real fight, and he got his advance. So there's no reason to make excuses of that.
Like I said before, there's no blueprint on how to beat Floyd Mayweather, and he can tell you that himself. You're gonna have to take. It's gonna have to take the whole room together. You're gonna have to put the whole world in the ring to beat me. I'm the best.
Today, to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather.
Manny Pacquiao shocked the boxing world after reportedly confronting Floyd Mayweather during a tense live interview hosted by Stephen A. Smith. The longtime rivals appeared together to discuss their rumored September 19th showdown, but the conversation quickly took an unexpected direction when Pacquiao challenged Floyd's description of the event as an exhibition instead of a legitimate professional fight. The atmosphere shifted immediately as both legends stood face-to-face, with Stephen A. Smith struggling to keep the discussion under control. What began as a routine interview soon evolved into one of the most heated verbal confrontations between the two iconic rivals.
Before he wants an exhibition with me, but I disagree, and I don't want to fight with exhibition with him. I want to fight a real fight like this.
Stephen A. Smith began by asking Floyd Mayweather about comments he had reportedly made at Caesar's Palace, where he referred to the proposed matchup as an exhibition. Floyd answered by saying the event was simply intended to entertain the fans. However, the conversation changed dramatically when Manny Pacquiao interrupted and challenged Floyd's version of events. Pacquiao insisted that multiple contracts had already been signed and claimed Mayweather had accepted advance payments, instantly raising the tension between the two fighters.
By chance, did you see what Floyd said? I think he might saying that he feels it's an exhibition and not a real fight.
Is that what he's feeling? But he signed a real fight.
So it's for sure.
Yes, the contract that we signed is a real fight.
According to reports, Floyd Mayweather attempted to ease the tension with a laugh, telling Manny Pacquiao to relax while insisting that both of them would be paid regardless. Pacquiao, however, reportedly refused to move past the issue. He allegedly placed a folder on the table and pointed to several documents, claiming they contained multiple signed agreements identifying the contest as a professional fight. As he questioned Floyd's explanation, viewers said the atmosphere changed immediately and Mayweather's confident smile quickly faded.
When it comes to boxing and competing and being the best, I'm not here to talk about what you did on the outside. I'm not here to talk about what nobody else did on the outside. I'm not here to talk about your personal life. When we talk about, what's going on inside that square circle, I'm the best.
Stephen A. Smith then reportedly asked Manny Pacquiao to clarify exactly which contracts he was referencing. According to the reports, Pacquiao claimed Floyd Mayweather had signed several agreements with different organizations, each identifying the event as a sanctioned professional fight in Las Vegas rather than an exhibition. He insisted those contracts clearly supported his position and alleged that advance payments had already been issued before accusing Floyd of attempting to change the agreed terms. As Pacquiao explained the timeline, viewers said Mayweather appeared increasingly uncomfortable before responding that, at this stage of their careers, the event should simply focus on entertaining the fans instead of being treated as a serious professional contest.
Hey, this is not, we're going to have fun, we're going to throw a few punches, like I'm taking this seriously and I'm trying to fight Tyson?
I don't know. I just want to give the fans what they want to see, excitement. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be an exciting event. And people from all around the world is going to enjoy it.
Reports claim Manny Pacquiao immediately pushed back, telling Floyd Mayweather to speak only for himself. Pacquiao pointed to his recent 12-round world title fight against Mario Barrios, insisting he was neither too old nor afraid to compete, while accusing Floyd of protecting his undefeated record. The exchange reportedly surprised everyone watching. Stephen A. Smith then asked Mayweather directly whether he had signed contracts for a professional fight. After pausing briefly, Floyd reportedly replied that the agreements could be interpreted in different ways and that his team was still reviewing them. Manny rejected that explanation, arguing that a signed contract should speak for itself and claiming that accepting advance payments before refusing to honor the agreement would be unacceptable.
Yeah, there's a disagreement in terms of whether this is a real fight or an exhibition, but really that's really falling on the side of Mayweather, since apparently he already signed the contracts, the deal was already done, he took some advances apparently on the actual...
The discussion then shifted toward Floyd Mayweather's undefeated record, with reports claiming Manny Pacquiao accused him of protecting his perfect 50-0 legacy by calling the matchup an exhibition so that any loss would not become official. Pacquiao reportedly argued that he is a stronger fighter today than he was in 2015 and reminded everyone that he challenged Floyd despite competing with an injured shoulder during their first meeting. According to viewers, Manny insisted that being completely healthy this time had made Floyd hesitant to fully commit, while Mayweather's body language noticeably changed as he leaned back and folded his arms.
The price ranges from 8 figures all the way to 9 figures that I'm able to get for exhibitions. And so why would I go out there and risk, fighting a top fighter when I can get the same amount of money for 3 rounds with whoever?
Floyd Mayweather reportedly responded by questioning Manny Pacquiao's age and his recent performances, suggesting that the Filipino icon was no longer at his best following his draw with Mario Barrios. According to reports, Pacquiao answered immediately by reminding everyone that he had just gone 12 rounds with a much younger world champion at the age of 46, adding that many fans believed he deserved the victory. He contrasted that achievement with Floyd's recent exhibition bouts against non-boxers, arguing that the two situations could not be compared. Viewers said Manny's remarks received a loud reaction from the studio audience.
You better than Floyd, you better than Floyd. You know why? That's good, that's motivation for the fighter. You can tell him that, but deep in his heart, he don't believe.
Stephen A. Smith then turned the conversation toward the financial side of the proposed event. According to reports, he referenced claims from Manny Pacquiao's camp that Floyd Mayweather had breached their agreement. Viewers said the mood changed instantly as Floyd reportedly raised his voice, insisting the event would not exist without him and arguing that his name remained the driving force behind the promotion. According to those present, Manny stood up in response, forcing Stephen A. Smith to step between both fighters as the confrontation reached its most intense point.
I wonder what Netflix thinks about this. Like Netflix, which is throwing its resources behind it, which is putting a bunch of money into it, which is arranging reportedly for the Sphere to be the venue of choice for this fight. I gotta believe that Netflix is expecting this to be a real.
Reports claim Manny Pacquiao delivered his strongest statement after standing during the confrontation. According to viewers, he pointed directly at Floyd Mayweather and argued that Floyd needed the fight more than he did, accusing him of facing financial pressure and accepting advance payments out of desperation. Pacquiao reportedly insisted that money was not his motivation, explaining that his true goal was defeating Floyd and finally settling their rivalry. As emotions continued rising, those in attendance said security personnel moved closer to the stage in case the confrontation escalated further.
He's undefeated, and this is give me more encouragement, motivation to work hard, like what I did before in my previous fight.
Floyd Mayweather reportedly stood up and answered with the same level of intensity, defending his accomplishments by pointing to the fortune he says he earned throughout his career while questioning whether he needed Manny Pacquiao at all. According to reports, Pacquiao responded immediately by mentioning Floyd's reported legal dispute involving Showtime and asking why someone who claimed to be financially secure would pursue such claims or accept advance payments. Viewers said the exchange left the studio completely silent, with many noticing that Mayweather did not immediately respond.
Bahamas and Dubai, I'm traveling the world on my jet, making millions every month, not worried about nothing. And then when I see it's a chance for me to do a heist, a quick heist.
Stephen A. Smith then tried to steer the conversation back toward the proposed fight itself by asking what would happen if the reported contract disagreement could not be settled. According to reports, Floyd Mayweather replied that he remained open to an exhibition and suggested dividing the money equally regardless of the outcome. Manny Pacquiao, however, reportedly rejected the proposal without hesitation. He insisted he would only agree to a sanctioned professional contest, arguing that Floyd should either risk his undefeated 50-0 record or walk away from the event and return the reported advance payment.
This is what Pacquiao manager said. If he's scared of Manny and does not want to put the record on the line in a professional boxing match, not only should he have never executed these agreements, but he should have just come right out and said because Manny ain't scared.
The conversation then moved to the possible legal consequences of the reported disagreement. According to reports, Stephen A. Smith asked Manny Pacquiao whether he intended to file a lawsuit against Floyd Mayweather over an alleged breach of contract. Pacquiao reportedly answered that his legal team was carefully reviewing every available option, while emphasizing that his preferred outcome remained having Floyd honor the agreements and move forward with a professional fight. He added that legal action was not his first choice, but warned it would remain an option if the reported commitments were not fulfilled.
Netflix, a multi-billion-dollar company, officially announced that this would be a real fight at the Sphere.
Floyd Mayweather reportedly defended his legacy by explaining that, at 49 years old, he had nothing left to prove inside the ring. According to reports, he pointed to his undefeated 50-0 record, championships across multiple weight classes, and financial success as proof that he no longer needed to take unnecessary risks. Mayweather argued that an exhibition would allow both fighters to entertain fans while earning significant money. Viewers, however, said Manny Pacquiao appeared visibly frustrated by that response, making it clear he remained determined to compete in a sanctioned professional fight.
I beat the most world champions.
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that...
The greatest of all time.
Okay.
Manny Pacquiao then reportedly brought the conversation back to their 2015 encounter, reminding Floyd Mayweather that he fought with a torn shoulder and could barely lift his arm after the final bell. According to reports, Pacquiao argued that everything was different this time because he was now completely healthy, suggesting that calling the rematch an exhibition was simply a way to avoid the possibility of a different result if they fought again.
It's the experience is like not really 100%, but I'm hoping for this time around no more excuses, especially to my condition and also for everything. I'm so excited and ready to the fight.